Welcome to the video. Clearly, by being here, you have some interest in survival hunting. I choose to build my hunter a little off-brand, a dark horse to the already off-meta spec. In the video, I just wanted to hit some key points for those new to survival, or maybe you're coming back to it after recent tuning. I think the spec historically has had a ton of negative perception, but I think in the current meta it can handle itself nicely. So let's just jump right into it. Survival has been touched a lot in the expansion in terms of buffs. We got cross-the-board buffs in 9.0, followed by single target buffs in 9.1 that the spec rightfully needed. With cumulative buffs, plus the strength of Venthyr, survival can put out some nasty numbers for those players looking to give it a shot. So let's talk about the builds, specifically the Legos. Going into 9.1, the two big builds were Rye Stalkers and NTA. Obviously with NTA, you use Mongoose Bite, you drop a trap, and you jam a million Mongoose Bites. Rye Stalkers use Wi-Fi bombs, and you just take advantage of getting a crap ton of bombs throughout the fights. Both these builds I kind of had beef with once 9.1 dropped. NTA had the issues where you have to be dropping traps mid-combat, and some bosses, like I, don't really respond well to traps. So that kind of put NTA out of the picture for me. Rye Stalkers has like the same issue except with RNG. Sometimes you get too many bombs, sometimes you get too few, and it just led me to seek out a middle ground. So what I've been running is Pouch of Razor Fragments. Don't think of it as a cleave or an AoE legendary. Think of it as your single target legendary that happens to cleave. So we're running Pouch of Razor Fragments. We're going to get a crap ton of kill shots. What talents are we going to run with it? So you have two strong choices in the first row between Viper's Venom and Alpha Predator. Don't take terms of engagement. No one likes terms of engagement. I go Alpha Predator. Personally, I enjoy 2 stacks of kill command. I know some people who prefer having a proc for Viper's Venom. To each their own. 25, probably the worst designed row of survival. Pick Guerrilla Tactics. You want to have a good time? Guerrilla Tactics. The end. 30, get your health back, no one cares. I run Bloodseeker. It's passive, it's personal. Steel Trap has had uses in NTA, but again, we ain't running NTA. And Murder of Crows, I've seen people hit me within an arena. Cool there. Post haste is the standard. Movement speed is fun. Then obviously Wi-Fi bombs because we're not NTA and we're not playing Birds of Prey. 45. This row is your choice. I go Spear, and I'll explain why, even though Mongoose Bite sims 2% better. Mongoose Bite encourages you to jam the button when you're at 5 stacks. Sometimes when I'm at 5 stacks, I get kill shot procs. I want to hit kill shot. I want to hit Mongoose Bite. These don't work well together. I run Tip. It's 2% worse, but it doesn't conflict with my legendary, so win-win. As most classes in Venthyrs, these two don't exist. We're only on Naja. Sweet. So what are you going to run? Empowered Release is amazing. It makes your kill shots proc harder, and it makes them proc more. In the video at the end, you'll see the damage. It goes up to 25k, I think is the biggest kill shot I've ever seen. Currently I have it empowered, 9% more likelihood, 9% harder damage. Kick gives me focus. I wish this was baseline, but I'll take a conduit. I take the strong conduit sphere. We're going to see my trinket later, and that'll explain why I'm taking this. Duelist is like one of the highest damage pound per pound conduit spot you can get, so go Duelist. Stinging Strike would be nice, but it doesn't beat out Duelist in this build. Strength of the pack is just all around great. More healing. Naja's great. Play Naja. Alright, so you're playing Naja. Naja's amazing. Let's talk about stats and gear real quick. When I sim my character, at around 26% haste is when crit starts to overtake haste in value. So get your haste to around 26% and then start worrying about crit. Obviously, I'm riding more haste. I love haste around 29%. That's where I kind of feel happy about it. Clearly, I'm at 32 because Ocular Gland is an amazing trinket. After you get super high haste at around 26%, get your crit up. Burst and Mastery, split it how you want. I have 201 to 188. Traditionally, Mastery is pretty crap for a Survival Hunter, but because we have so much damage being loaded onto Killshot, Mastery does gain some value, so don't be afraid if your Mastery starts to slightly overtake your Verse. So let's get into the gear. Ocular Gland, amazing trinket. This is why we're running Animosphere, is to keep our health total above 50% at all times. We have 14% leech because we're a hunter. We have Spirit Bomb, which is giving us a bunch of health back every 5 seconds. And then we have the Animosphere, popping every time we pop damage, we're going to take 4.7% of our health back. keeps us up most of the time. I've done Sylvanas, got AOTC with Survival Hunter, and this trinket was up like 90% of the time in Phase 3 Sylvanas. So if you can keep it up then, you can keep it up anywhere. The Godsend, this is your legendary. BM and Marksman have whatever the bow is called, who cares, year of the spear. We have Jotun Destiny's Call. This thing is amazing. Sync it with your coordinated assault and you will pump massive numbers. Like I said, 25k kill shots, the dream. I run Bloodlink for the same reason, keeping my ocular gland up. Another passive trinkets, because Jotun does put your active trinkets on cooldown, just be aware of that. So I have 3-piece Bloodlink, I have the Frost Shard that does damage, I have the Unholy Shard that does damage. Standard legendary on my legs so I can play with Dom Shards. It's a great system, so much fun. Alright, so that was your stats, your gear, your soulbind, and your Lego. If you think I missed anything, please put it in the comment section below. If you want to see some gameplay right after this, I have a heroic pug kill of Eye of the Jailer I'm just going to throw in here so you guys can see roughly how the class plays and its strength and see some big numbers potentially. Thanks for watching the video. Subscribe, turn on notifications. Like I said, comment down below, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.